right. All right. We are back live on YouTube. We're back live on YouTube very briefly here. I'm holding this in my hand. This is very impromptu. Um, Dawn is here.
Hello.
Hi, babe. We
Hi.
wanted to let everyone know that everything is fine.
Everything's fine.
Everything is fine, and there's no need to worry. Okay, some people take things way out of context here. We are good, but that's not the only reason why we're here.
Now
No,
we have
something,
more information.
yeah, something actually happened as Don and I were pulling out of the Red Morton Park parking lot. We're not going to be discussing it here on this stream, but we are. I am going to be going live later tonight from the studio. Don and I are going to dinner. We're not going to. We're not going to.
Say where we're going.
We're not. Yeah. First of all, we're not going to say where the fuck we're going. You know, we learned that lesson. These people call and try to cancel our orders and shit like that. But basically, something happened as we were exiting the parking lot, and I'm going to be talking about it from the studio later tonight here on GNA2, Genuine Live Personal Development. And yeah, you're going to want to hear this, and everyone's going to want to hear this. Even people that I'm in current litigation with, you're going to want to hear this because, yeah, and also people that you're associated with, Mr. That I'm in litigation with. You're going to want to hear this because, wow.
Wow.
All I have to say is wow.
Wow.
I don't even think what happened was realized, by, we're not going to say any more than that, but I don't think other people realize what the laws are and what you can and can't do. I'm good with everything, to put it to you that way. But yeah, we're gonna go have a nice dinner, baby talk, because you're the star of the show.
I really don't have much to say. Sorry guys for earlier, but shit happens.
Everybody has moments,
You know, it's just whatever. And
Yeah, I mean,
y'all do with it what you want to do with it. I don't care. But I'm okay, and there's no need to worry.
yeah. Somebody did a live stream earlier, saying, "Hey, Sarah, Drama After Dark." Yeah, we're here live, Sarah. Say something so she knows this is live and she knows
Yes.
that this is not pre-recorded.
Yes, Sarah.
Read what she says.
I
Right.
can't.
I I'm glad you're okay, Don.
Well, thank you very much, Sarah. I appreciate that.
So we're live here. Somebody did a stream earlier saying that this warrants a wellness check. No, it does not warrant a wellness check. Don is good. So if anybody does any stupid shit, we're just gonna show this video, and you'll be dealing with us.
And my doggy.
Yeah, and
And my little doggy.
little Buster, he loves you. Boach, come here, Boach. Bo, come here. Bo, come here. Come here.
Come here. Come here, bro.
This is very impromptu.
Look,
Eli, good
no.
job. Don is smiling. He's sweet.
This is my Bochi baby.
I love these dogs. Like
Well, leave 'em.
like
That's
they're
it.
like they're our kids. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they make me happy.
So Sarah and everyone, you're gonna want to rally up the troops because after Don and I go to dinner, I'll be going live from the studio, and
It'll be juicy.
and I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this. If you have heard of coercion, Sarah, do you know what coercion is?
I'm sure she does.
Sarah, do you know what coercion is? I'm sure you do. You're a legal expert. She is.
She, yes, I know she knows a lot about it.
Sarah
but
has studied.
that's a lot of pressure to put on
Dawn
somebody.
is a wonderful woman with a sweet soul. Treat our girl good. Of course, I always treat her well. Everybody has moments and differences of opinions. That's all that this boils down to. I mean, we're here live right now. After
Live.
listen, I'll explain more about that from the studio later tonight, and I'll be looking a lot. I look like shit right now, but I don't care. I wanted to get the message out. Raw and real, right?
Raw and real.
What happened, Sarah? You're gonna have to tune in a couple of hours.
You're gonna like it.
You're gonna have to
Sarah.
tune in a couple hours from the studio. But Sarah, you've studied, to be a paralegal, and you know the law very well. Sarah, you know what coercion is, right? Sarah, you know what coercion is. All you have to answer, Sarah, is that they was slandering all night. Who was slandering all
What are you
night?
talking about, PJ?
Yeah, Pete, what are you talking about? This is actually a publicly, public chat. And this is not members only. This we did an impromptu signing under threat, duress, and protest. Well, there are many different types of coercion, but you're on the right track there, Sarah. I used to troll you, admittedly, but you've won me over, and Don played a big part in that, bringing out another side of you. I've always had that side in me. Yes, Don has brought out a lot of good in me. There's no doubt about that. But I hope I've done the same thing for you.
Of course.
It's like, look, I've been through a lot. I've been through the ringer out here on YouTube, and I've been through the ringer in live. So has Don. We've all been through a lot of things. But my intentions have always been to help people. And, I keep getting screwed over by these knuckleheads on YouTube, and they keep trying to, do stupid things to amp up their trolling, and then it just costs them legally. So, yeah, I mean, all I'm going to say is this: there's probably going to be, and it's not on who you think it is, Sarah. There's probably going to be another lawsuit coming very soon. I'm going to put it to you that way. You're going to want to stick around. Again, Don and I are going to dinner. We had that plan. We're not going to ruin our plans for, weird people on YouTube that, have no life, anything like that. But anyway, anything else you want to mention, babe?
Well, it's not that people are out there that are weird and have no life. We're just going out to dinner right now. I'm just taking a couple hours of a break. We'll
Okay.
be back on here in a couple hours, and he's gonna do a show, and y'all are gonna be surprised because shit, I was surprised. Yeah, I apologize again. I love, love, love all of you and your kind words and everything you're saying. I much, much appreciate that. You know, shit happens.
Sarah, you want to moderate that one? You know which one it is. The one in the middle there with the blown out.
Oh, my cervix?
Yeah, we're going to give you the honors, Sarah.
Oh, yeah, Sarah, please.
Use that damn mod wrench. Thank you.
You want to talk about my blown out cervix? Let's
Sarah,
go.
you worked hard to earn that damn mod wrench.
Right, Sarah, use it.
So use that damn mod wrench, Sarah, when it's necessary.
Yeah, that's funny. Now we're going back to my blown out cervix. Okay.
Thank you for that. Yeah, so to the person that made a video thinking that, this warrants a CPS call, not a CPS call, that's child protected, not a child, maybe I am a child. This warrants a welfare or wellness check, okay? Look, Don is here, people have moments, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do I look scared? No.
okay? I love this woman.
Yeah. And for those who heard me saying no when we were live, it was because I did not want him to come over and show me on camera. That's why I was saying no, get back. So he wasn't trying to hurt me. There was nothing like that. He wasn't going to hit me. It was, he wanted to come over and see why I was walking away.
Yeah, but
And I was saying no,
Yeah.
no, get back.
Yeah, but Sarah, they make a big deal out of this, right? They blow things out of context. So we're live here. So anything that happens after this video, this is evidence that will be used against people that do stupid shit. So that's all. That's all. I think it was a smart idea to do this video, right?
Sure. I mean, they can come examine me. I have not one bruise on me.
Right. Right.
Seriously, I don't.
I swear to God, this group of people never stops. I mean, they never stop. Also, one last thing here before we go. Everybody has their own opinions, and sometimes we have differences of opinions. I've talked about this many times. I love my woman, and honestly, I was talking with Dawn before we went live. I always take her mental health into consideration, just like I've shared with you, Sarah. Sarah, I don't want you to think I've been playing games with you when I've been saying that. I actually mean that because it's the same situation with Dawn, and we're here live, Dawn and I together, and we're saying it, right?
Yeah.
When it comes to mental illness and stuff, or not mental illness, well, it could be mental illness too, but I'm talking about mental well-being, mental health, right? When it comes to somebody's mental health, okay, I always take that into consideration. But at the same time, I'm not a mind reader. And I've known my woman almost 4 years, but I don't know 100% of her triggers. Even if it doesn't involve conversation regarding her, something I may be saying to somebody else while she's in my presence could trigger a past trauma, right? Correct me if I'm please. If I'm wrong,
No,
correct me.
no, you are right. You are right, and that
And then
was
it makes me look
happening.
bad. And then it makes me look like I'm a villain.
Well, you have to also take responsibility. You have to step back and see how you were acting to how I was reacting, and that's something that we have to work on. Is just trying to step outside and realizing, okay, somebody, our person is, in need, and we need to stop and put our own feelings aside and cater to that person at that time. So, for instance, today I was struggling. You should have said, okay, my woman's struggling. Put this all aside. My feelings, whatever my thoughts. Just to make sure she gets through this, and we could talk later when she's calmed down.
I didn't know. Honestly, all I've done is taken her well-being into consideration all the time. I don't always get it right. It's not intentionally done wrong. It's never intentionally done wrong. I'm not a mind reader. I love my woman. I know a lot about her, but I'm not. Listen, I cannot get into anyone's head. Sometimes it's hard even getting into my own head. I mean, seriously, like my head is complicated enough. How can I figure out someone else's, brain and how it's? I mean,
See, that's not your job.
it's not my job. What I'm saying is that none of what I do is intentional. It's not intentional. I'm here to help people, and we're on a public platform here on YouTube that we have all walks of life here, right? Correct me if I'm wrong,
Oh yeah,
right? And so, and
can't read
yeah,
that.
I'm sorry. 50 in the box. Yeah, 50 in the box. It's all good.
Yay.
What type of trauma are you triggering, Eli? Well, we can talk about that another time. We don't have time to do it right now because we're about to head out to dinner. But yeah, everything is good. Okay, everything is good. We want to make sure, just like when there was a woman, Miss T, we'll call her Sarah. You know who Miss T is, right? After the Jason Aldean concert, Dawn went on hiatus from YouTube intentionally. We kept her off of YouTube, and she made that wellness call a little over a month after the supposed incident that she called upon because she hadn't the public hadn't heard from Dawn. Dawn can come and go from YouTube as she wishes, right, babe?
Yeah,
Do
yeah.
you owe these people anything, right? And then when we went to court, when I tried to get a restraining order on that woman, Miss T, yes, it was dismissed with prejudice. But the judge asked her, what reason did you have to send the police to Mr. Melas's home besides harassing him? I get a kick out of that, right? I get a kick out of that. So we're doing this now because Dawn is here live right now,
Right now, in the flesh.
and she's all good. So you have no reason to do anything stupid, okay? You have no reason to do anything stupid, you know?
I'm all good, 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 good.
And so, yeah, that's just the way it goes, right? Wow, 56 in the box, baby. For this, this
Hi,
is a
56
baby. This is
people.
baby. Look, the only good part about this stream, we're here in the studio with the you owe us nothing. You owe Dawn an engagement ring for sticking with you through thick and thin.
Fuck yeah.
She'll get one of those very soon. I can't even get people to donate to pay $2.99 a fucking month for a channel membership. And you think I can afford a goddamn ring right now? I mean, I'll get it to her as soon as I can afford it. Unless somebody wants to
Yeah.
donate 20 grand to me or 25 grand.
I don't need to spend 25 grand on an engagement
Well, I don't want to get
ring.
you a Cracker Jack box freaking.
Well, if for an engagement ring, you don't have to spend fucking 25 grand.
I was talking about him. He also threatened to make a wellness check, Sarah. I know who you're talking about. Don was listening to it.
I
Yeah,
heard it.
yeah, I know. Then and so we're here live, and she's all good. I mean,
I heard that stream and I appreciate kind words, but I want to let you know I'm fine.
Oh yeah, that's what Sarah. Don't worry, Sarah. It's all good. Listen.
Sarah, you didn't do anything
You didn't do anything
wrong.
wrong, Sarah. The bottom line is we're agreeing with you. We're saying that yeah, it's like okay, dude. Here's my woman. We're right next to each other. I have a loud voice. So does she. You have a loud voice too.
I can.
She does. We both. She was born in New York. She lived there for 3 years. Her mother was from Brooklyn, right? You know Brooklyn. People in Brooklyn. That they have the. You don't fuck with people from Brooklyn, huh?
No.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
From the Bronx.
You know what's funny? This is a shitty video with bad lighting, a green screen. The only good part, I got the Rode shotgun mic on here, so the audio is probably okay. But I bet you this shitty, crappy video will get more views than anything we put out in the last 2 years.
Do you think
That's
that has anything to do with me?
Probably has everything to do with you because people are wondering what the hell's going on.
Right?
You know, they're saying, "Oh, Eli's an abusive man, and he's a big abuser." That's horseshit. I never abused anyone. I've never abused. Have I ever abused anyone?
Not that I know of.
And they're gonna say, "Oh, Eli's manipulating Don. He paid Don to say this shit on his behalf."
Shit.
Or this is an AI generated Don right now. This is AI. Are you AI?
I'm AI. What do you want? Like me to do a fucking dance for you? I'm fucking real. No, it's
Like, cause I'm real. Remember that J-Lo?
yes, I do.
And Ja Rule. Remember Ja Rule? Ja Rule.
Yeah, Zawu. What, Buster? Our little dog wants so much.
Ja Rule used to say, "Ass is fat, frame is little, tattooed on his chest with her name in the middle."
Yeah. What else?
What's love got to do with it? I like Ja Rule.
I like Ja Rule too.
Ja Rule. Shout out to Ja Rule. Is he still around? Is Ja Rule still doing stuff?
I don't know.
Yeah, that was a great era, like the late 2000s, early 2010s, right? You know, actually that was early 2000s.
Yeah. Hi, Bubba.
Yeah. That's Bochi. And oh, by the way, the dogs are doing fantastic. They're absolutely healthy.
Healthy, loving life.
Yeah. Yeah, they're absolutely healthy and they're
I'm like, do they even look like they could possibly be unhappy? Can't get them in there, huh?
oh man.
They're not very cooperative when it comes to getting on camera.
And plus the YouTube mobile live streams on the front facing camera is still the image is flipped.
Yeah.
They need to fix that. Come on, YouTube. You got the best engineers on the planet, right? So anyway, a lot of love for all of you.
Yes.
We're gonna get going. We're gonna go to dinner, and then I'll be back. And Don, you're okay with me doing? I mean,
I might even sit down and join him for a couple minutes.
oh
we'll
shit,
see.
really? Do you want me to set it up like we do, or you just stand behind
I'll just
it?
stand behind you.
You don't want me to go because when Don and I do things in the studio, you know, we've got to move things around, move the table. I'm not gonna pan around the studio because people will be like, oh, look at Eli's studio here, look at all this and that. And no, I'm not gonna give you guys that shit, right? But yeah, so you may join me.
I might.
But I think you want me to do this stream.
Well, after what happened, hell yeah.
Yeah, after what happened and after I showed you what the law is, wow. God, you people are really, God. Wow.
Oh, it says baby. Mommy loves you. My goodness, doggy.
Oh, we better.
Yeah, we gotta go, guys. These
Come here, Bo.
doggies-
Come here, Bo. He's a good dog.
He's my good boy.
Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy.
I don't like pictures or cameras.
I don't like being on YouTube. Bo, he talks like.
Giving consent to
Oh.
be videoed.
No, you know what he says? He goes. I want that bald man to go to McDonald's and get me four double cheeseburgers.
Double cheeseburger.
Bochi knows what a double cheeseburger. We try to not give him that much human food because it's really not that good for them. Every now and then it's okay, We give them Dawn used to get them this, and I still get it for them now that she lives here. Pacific Stream, smoked salmon, um,
Dog food.
dog food. It's a family-owned company. It's
Out
good.
of
It's a
Oregon.
good dog food. It's about $60 for a 28-pound bag, so it's not cheap. But
Oh,
the big dog and little dog, they like to play around. But I'll tell you this: even the little dog, little Buster,
here.
even the little dog here, he's a strong little dog. He's 15 pounds, but he's like mighty. Remember Mighty Mouse?
Mm-hmm.
He's like mighty little dog.
He's like my little scrappy dude.
I will tell you, the big dog that's 3 times his size. The big dog is 45 pounds. He respects all the little guys so cute. Yeah, he is, and they're very healthy, and we take good care of them. So I'm an abuser. I'm a woman abuser, and I'm an animal abuser, and I abuse myself, right? Like what have I not abused? But yet everyone is healthy and happy and all this shit. I'm sorry, baby. I over dramatize shit, don't I?
Yeah.
We better go. We love you all. We'll see you later tonight. You're not going to want to miss this. Sarah, go talk about Sarah. You know what? For one time, go fucking do you. God damn it, go do you. Sarah, go be that social butterfly that just won't. Sarah, go and blast this shit out because you're not going to want to miss this. Okay.
Get a glass of wine and
Get a
sit
glass.
down
Yeah.
tonight.
Yeah. Because and I'll tell you this. I'm going to tell you this. This is not about Jamie. I mean, it leads back to something regarding him, but it is not about him. But yeah. Oh yeah. With that being said,
Oh, are we going to read that?
oh, that's just Nightbot saying donations are greatly appreciated.
Oh, yeah. See, even Nightbot is e-begging for us.
No one gives a shit to help me fund buying you a ring, baby. Maybe
That's
that'll
it, yeah. Let's
maybe,
do a
may-
ring fund for Dawn.
No, because then they'll call me a grifter.
That's okay.
Right? They're going to say, oh, the guy can't even afford to buy his own woman a diamond ring without grifting. You folks out here on YouTube think like breathing air is grifting. Like, I swear to God, man, I've never seen any community of people like the drama people on YouTube, man. This is like your therapy session, man. This is like your oxygen, man. You live for this shit, right? You live for the shit show, right? We're just being real. We're keeping it real with you. This is as raw and real as it gets, right?
Yep.
But don't miss that show later tonight, right here on GNA2. Probably about 3 to 3.5 hours from now. Maybe a little sooner, maybe a little after. But yeah, man, someone's in really big trouble. And I'm telling you,
Really big. Really big.
why did you shove her? I never shoved her.
Nobody shoved me. Who the fuck are you? Nobody shoved me.
That's just Raleigh or one of the trolls. Just
Okay, Raleigh,
abusive
ODN,
lover,
whoever.
right?
ODN, you know I love you, but don't come in like that. It's not necessary. I'm fine.
So here's the thing. Like, I don't have a problem with ODN. I don't hate you, ODN. I don't think you're wrong about a lot of things. But when you don't get your way, dude, it's like, you do stupid shit. And that's not cool. I would never do that to you. Okay? I don't hate you. Dawn doesn't hate you. Dude, you're talking about my woman like, she should leave me and she can do better than me and this and that. Listen, dude, I'm just myself. I'm not saying I'm all that in the bag of chips. I've made a lot of mistakes. Okay, I'm not perfect by far, but I can come out here and fucking publicly admit it, right? Okay, and the bottom line is, I would never, ever, you know, uh, try to, destroy another man's relationship like that. Okay, and if you guys are gonna go back to the days where I was helping 8-bit Reactor. Sounds like he wants her for herself. I don't know. Maybe so. That maybe, but the 8-bit Reactor situation. He was unhappy in his marriage, and I gave him good, solid advice. He turned his life around. These people are saying, "Oh, all Eli does is get in the way between, people's marriages and relationships." No, if it's not meant to be, you don't force it. You need to move on. If you're unhappy, you need to move the fuck on, right? Okay. So to me, I would never, ever, ever, go after another man's woman because I'm pissed off over something that I don't even understand. I don't even get it. Like, I haven't done the guy wrong, right? I haven't done the guy wrong. All I'm trying to do is run our business out here, all of us, and help people, right? It's all good. ODN, listen, I'm not saying you didn't apologize. You don't have to, but I just forgive you. I forgive you. It's all good. I'm not upset. Okay. I understand. You reacted. Dawn reacted earlier. I reacted earlier. And my reaction was not intended towards Dawn. My reaction was intended to someone I still think is a troll. But I'm not going to talk about that here in front of Dawn because now I realize it affects her mental health. Okay. I didn't know that somebody that's nameless and faceless on YouTube affected my lady's mental health. We talked about it. Now I've learned to not do it. But I'm not a fucking mind reader, right? Now I understand. Please, if I'm wrong, correct me. We're live here. I'm
No.
not coaching you. I'm asking you live, like like it. Now that I know that affects your mental health, I'm not going to do that. Especially when you're on a live stream with me, I can do that when I do them on my own. If I need to do something that's going to affect your mental health, it won't be on streams that you're a part of.
Thank you.
But it's also fair that if I need to talk about things that don't involve you but might trigger your mental health, I can do those without you there, and that is please.
Yeah, that seems pretty fair to
I
me.
mean, listen. Uh, I love my woman. I respect her, and I believe she loves me and respects me. I can't speak for her, but I know, baby. But the thing is this: I'm an individual. She's an individual. We're two individuals that have two different personalities, and we each have our opinions. And if I were to agree with every single thing that she wanted me to agree on, she would not respect me. Correct me if I'm wrong. If I was just a robot saying yes, yes, Don, yes, ma'am, yes, Don, yes, ma'am, yes, Don, yes, ma'am.
I don't see a problem with that. No, I mean,
Please,
no, I
for the
wouldn't.
record, tell him you were fucking with me.
I was fucking with him. I'm fucking with you
See,
guys.
she's allowed to fuck with
You
me, but
know,
I can't fuck with her. But that's okay. That's just the way it goes. Go ahead, keep fucking with me. They like it. Go ahead.
you're just too much. Okay, yeah. Alrighty, guys. We're gonna go to dinner. We'll share afterwards our good news or bad news, whatever it is.
Oh, this
Who
is
knows?
this is
Could be good, could be bad, could
this
be
is
fucking out of this world. Who
you know what?
knows?
I'll tell you this. This is not about good or bad news. This is not about good or bad news. This is about, right is right and wrong is wrong. This is about the principle of the matter. This is not about me, trying to be better than anyone or, whatever. This is about something happened as we were exiting the parking lot. And yeah, it was not handled. Um, it was not handled in the proper ways, and this does not involve Don and I directly, indirectly. So we'll share more later on. And yeah, love you all.
Alrighty, get your popcorn ready.
Have a good one. Take care.
Alrighty, guys.
And as always,
Be good to each other.
she knows the lingo. See you all later.
Bye bye.
Stay tuned.